everybody, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Most importantly, tell a friend. On the docket today, what do we have? We have the Real Housewives of Orange County, season 16, episode 19, reunion part part 2. But before we get to that, Bravo just dropped the taglines for Atlanta. You want to take a quick look-see at those?
Yes, let's do it.
All righty. I think you'll have a lot to say. All right, so I snagged these from Instagram, and of course my monitor is giving me issues. Can you see the sharing,
Yeah,
Jamal?
yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, just bear with me for 1 second. Bravo TV. People are still coming in anyway. Alrighty, so I guess first up we have Miss Marlo Hampton. And her tagline is, I always had the juice, but now I've got the peach. I like it.
I'm not mad at that one, actually.
Yeah, it kind of defines her.
Right.
You know, it's kind of cute. Then we have Sheree Whitfield. Sheree Whitfield. I'm confusing her with my friend. They both spell their names like this, but pronounced differently.
Oh.
Spring, summer, or September, I'm the one you'll always remember. Now, I didn't understand this when I first read it. And
where's the photo?
oh, sorry, hold on.
I just want to see what they think.
Trey had to explain it to me.
Well, I mean, like she had to find something to go with remember, so I get it.
Well, she said what Trey explained to me was, which kind of made sense, was remember on that, I think it was a reunion, when Andy asked her for the like umpteenth time, when are the She by Sheree joggers dropping?
Yeah.
And she said, spring, summer, fall, sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was like, oh, okay.
That's not bad. I'll take that one.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But okay. So here's Kenya Moore. You're always living in the moment when you are the moment.
That fits her.
Mm-hmm.
That fits her because she comes in, she's like, I'm here, all eyes on me.
True.
So I get that for her.
Okay, so this is Candy. I ain't never skipped a beat or a bag. This was the best one for me.
It fits her on both all the way around.
Yeah, and it meets your qualifications. It's short and succinct
Right.
and to the point. So yeah, I liked it. Hold on. And the next one is Drew Sidora. I keep you on the edges of your seat.
She's a fool for that one. I can't stand her for that. I ain't mad though.
I didn't like it. And why does she look like she has no neck in this picture? Does
It's because she's lift. It's because she's not elong. Okay, so when you lift your shoulders, you need to stand taller. She needs to lift her neck, and it's a bad angle as well. It's the
why did they
angle.
use this picture? She
I don't
looks
know.
like Big Ed. Not facially, but like in the neck area. It looks very, oh my goodness. They could
Yeah,
have
it's a
used a
combination.
better picture.
It's more the angle than anything. But
Hold
when
up.
mhm.
Is this the same dress that Garcelle Bouvet is wearing in the
I
promo
think it's
shot?
similar. It's similar.
Oh my goodness. Did you see the photo shoot that they paid for themselves?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a story about that on my channel about that. How they had to pay for their own.
Oh,
How they had to pay for their own. Um, you know, for well, they didn't have to. Let me put it this way. They didn't have to. What happened
they just
was,
took matters into their own hands. Yeah.
yeah, because they didn't like what Bravo did for them.
Or didn't do.
No, it was bad. They used like all old. From what I understand, they used all old photos of the returning class, and the new cast
Uh-huh.
got new photos. They put them together, and they didn't like it, so they took it into
Uh-huh.
their own hands.
Oh dear. And this is the newcomer this season, Sanya Richards Ross. I may be a rookie, but this isn't my first race.
That fits her.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's the those are the taglines. Overall, you thought they were good?
Overall, yeah, they fit. They fit. They really fit each woman. I could see where they were going, but I still think I agree with you. Candy's is the best.
Yeah, because you gotta chuckle out of it. Hold on, I'm just gonna go to this. This I thought was cute. They got
Yeah,
a little video. Isn't that
right.
sweet?
That's just what you do. You take matters in your own hands.
Nice. And the music is really nice. So let me see. Oh, and this is also from their photo shoot, and they got that really cute background.
Right.
Love it.
They did one orange, the one with the peach, one with the gray, and then overall they decided to go with the one with the peach.
Except for
Miss Marlo Hampton,
Marlo.
from what I understand.
There was trouble. There was trouble because she at the last minute canceled on the day of the shoot. See, this is the original picture before they edited in the background.
Right.
And all the other ladies used the peach except for her. And on the day of the photo shoot, Marlo canceled at the last minute, and that's why she's not in the video clip. Um, but she was photoshopped into the group shot. Interesting.
Like the theory is like some people are like, well, um her being this being her first peach season, she didn't want to risk it by making Bravo mad. That's one of the theories that's going out there. Another theory is that she did it to get back another housewife.
You mean putting up the wrong picture? Because that's a theory I heard. By putting up the gray picture, she did it to get back at another housewife. But Candy left a comment saying, "Oh, I love that you chose the gray background." I guess she's trying to diffuse it.
If it's Candy, yes.
Ciao. Hot mess. Hot mess. But that's our little Atlanta tidbit for today. Kudos to the girls. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's get to this mess. Final episode.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, those
Uh-huh.
taglines were more interesting than this episode. Just that's just my opinion.
Didn't I say last week that they could have left it as it was?
Yeah,
I don't know why we had to sit through this hour. Not even the final drink was enticing. I don't know. It kind of picked up with Gina and Shannon still arguing. I don't know. Gina finally found an argument. She started attacking John by what he said, saying that she can go and F off. I don't know. This was annoying. I don't know. I don't even want to go through this. Were there any highlights for you?
let's see the
Mm-mm.
highlights. For me, like the season Shannon was a highlight because to see her, be more confident, be more assertive. I said this last time. Like she's just grown out of her David Bedore era, and she's really putting everything on the table and saying how she feels then and there. There's no pussyfooting around with her anymore, and I appreciate that.
I felt bad for her because when they were all coming after her and her chin was trembling, I felt really bad for her.
I
Because
did, but she held her own though.
she did. But when you're to that point, like, why are they doing this? Because these arguments were nonsense, utter nonsense, and especially from Gina. Gina needs to go.
Yep.
Emily, you barely holding on for me, girl. I've even demoted you to friend. I've even demoted her to friend. Um, oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm going through all of the comments. Hi, everybody in the live chat. Black Lavender agrees with me that Drew looks like Big Ed. I'm
That was
so
the bad. That was
sorry.
just a bad angle. I don't know why they chose it.
And shadows. And then I think it was just too much around here with the fabric and the hair. And then, like you said, with her arms up. Yeah. Drew needs better posture. Oh my God. Nice shoulders. Hi, Paranormal. Oh. Okay. Take care. Black Lavender only like Candy's tagline. I liked Marlowe's too, just for sentimental reasons. You know?
Yeah, but hers made sense though. It made complete sense.
Kimberly wants to know, do you think Phaedra will ever come back?
As long as Candy's there, no.
But she's going to be on Ultimate Girls Trip, season 2, which is coming up in June.
I think
Is
it's
it
June.
June? June, yeah. I wish someone would tell Shannon to let go of that gray pink blush. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully her next makeup artist will try something different. Oh, and my other takeaway from last night, she got a what is it, a mini facelift and
Yeah.
neck lift.
Mhm.
Good for her, and good for Jen for spotting it. Steven says Gina was lame with her chosen victim status, attacked John for being a good boyfriend. Yep.
Right.
Gina needs to go. Kimberly, I couldn't look away from her cheeks. Oh no, really? Oh. Gina attacking John reminded me of Noella's biracial, bisexual in Orange County speech. Yuck. Ugh. Well, that speech had absolutely nothing to do with the discussion that was going on at the table.
Right.
And they even brought back up those same cards again last night. And Noella started Noella, I didn't like this argument that she brought up. She started questioning Heather's mothering skills for letting the girl open up the cards in front of all of her Catholic school friends. And I was just like, wait a minute, what? What about your mothering skills? And you shouldn't have given those damn cards without checking them out first. I don't know. I Noella was really on iffy ground during this particular episode because they went through all of the arguments that she had with everybody, and with the exception of Shannon, and none of them held water.
Right.
Let's see. Jen had a good line where she said, if drama was a drug, Noella would be a pharmacy. Let's see. They gave little compliments to each other at the end. I thought Emily's was a huge suck up to Heather in order to get on another season.
Exactly.
Anything else happen?
No, this is a non-episode. This was stupid. It was a waste of time. I got nothing out of it.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I mean, isn't that sad though? This is a reunion. This is, and we don't care.
No. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it, y'all.
So what's your overall thought of the season?
It had its ups and downs. I like that the trips that they took. It shows that we're getting back to normal. I do think that they need to make some changes to the roster. I would like to see more interesting characters. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, nothing really. Like when you look at the season as a whole, nothing happened. Like literally nothing happened. Like there was nothing to hold on to.
Well, none of them really have anything to go to do. Like the things that we could have focused on, like Gina's business, they didn't. Instead, she was just throwing temper tantrums. We didn't, like with Emily, we could have focused on her charity work now that Shane has finally passed the bar, but we saw 10 minutes of that. Shannon, we could have seen how we were growing her business, but I guess not. We focused on her. Well, I did like the evolution of Shannon. There was a different Shannon that showed up this season.
Right.
Let me see. Heather, we just saw her house. Okay. Who else is on this show? Jen. Okay, she's a new character. We saw a little bit of her business.
But she only got interesting at the reunion. Like hearing her, like her segments in the second part of reunion was. I'm like, okay, now I want to see a little bit more from you. You know.
Oh, you mean like when Heather was talking about the difference in Brian and like on the phone he's like really, really nice, but in person he's very introverted and shy, and the cameras made that worse.
Right, and like with her, I kind of saw something with her as well. I was wondering what it is about Jan that I like, but what was kind of like, I don't know. It's like she seemed uncomfortable with the cameras too. She seems to be.
Her first season.
I know, but you could see like with her, you could see like you could see the jitters, and that made I think her being nervous made Ryan even more nervous because you both can't be nervous. Like as the woman, you're the star, so I don't think Jen's used to that. I think she's used to leading with her brains and her business, and it's like she's trying to find her way. I felt like through the season she was trying not to make people mad, but at the reunion, she seemed more natural. It was at the end of the season, so I'm sure she got comfortable with the cameras, but I felt the conversation with her was more flowing, more genuine, versus her trying to tiptoe around everything.
The problem with Jen during season, in my opinion, the reason why she was so nervous was because she was trying to cover up how bad her marriage was. And she was hoping that her husband was going to cooperate, and he didn't. And it wasn't Luann?
Remember that's how Luann was. Because remember when her marriage was falling apart before the show started, and she was so with her, she tried so hard to cover everything up that she fed into the countess thing.
Right, but here's the thing too. I think halfway through the season, when he actually walked out
Mhm.
and she realized, oh, this could be part of a storyline. And she followed the Noella path and she started disclosing that. Um, I I think she the first part of the season, nerves and
Mhm.
trying to cover up a failing marriage and trying to get a spouse who doesn't want to cooperate.
Right.
But once he left, she found she found her script
And
and
also
she
she had no
started getting better.
right, and she had no choice. I think the moment he left and packed his stuff up, even just for a
Mm-hmm.
night or two, I think she just felt like, well, damn, this is where we are. I can't hide this now. We might as well just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if she understood, if she tried to fight it, she would look very disingenuous.
I thought it was also interesting that she said that they're like because I think Noella brought it up that she is the breadwinner in her family, and and then Andy followed with, "Is that still the case? You know, how did you
Mm-hmm.
feel?" Or there was a viewer question or something, and she said that her husband does have a job, and they are getting more even with
Mm-hmm.
regards to bringing in revenue to the family. He does some business with celebrities and he doesn't tell her any of it because she probably won't keep her mouth shut.
Right, and I love that. I love that she knows herself. I'm like, you know what? You know yourself, and he
Mm,
knows you. He knows to tell you nothing.
yep. So it was nice to get a little bit more info on her, but did I really focus on it? No.
Well, no, because she didn't speak at all. Pretty much the first part of the reunion, and this part is like, where was this person?
Whole season?
Yeah, like this person I like. This person I'm interested in. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather see her back than Gina, and it's not even close.
Yes. And I'm also going by your rule of giving newbies 2 seasons. Because I think she needs a little bit more help with getting comfortable
Hmm.
on camera and developing her storylines. Um, I also think that her season got derailed by getting into that brouhaha with Noella.
Yeah,
Because Noella has a way of sucking the oxygen out of the room and making others disappear. And that's what Noella did to her. Um,
I agree with that.
Kimberly is asking if we are going to do the Dubai Housewives. Yeah.
Yeah, when they come out, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you want to? Speaking of schedule, do you want to tell everyone the schedule change just so they're aware and not shocked?
Oh, well, it's not big and dramatic. Guys, next week, we're going to be doing our shows just on Thursday and Friday. We are going to do Real Housewives of Atlanta on Thursday. And then Friday is 90 Day.
And math,
And then Maps Australia
yeah,
on Friday as well. When Real Housewives of Beverly Hills starts on the 11th, you said?
yes. Hmm.
We will do Housewives Roundup. And on Thursdays, we will have our conversation regarding Real Housewives of Atlanta and Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And that might be a little fluid. We might put, now that I'm thinking about it, we could put 90 Day on Thursday and then put the Housewives on Friday, just in case I don't have time to watch on
Right.
Wednesday night. Um, no,
It's a
what
lack
a
of content.
shock.
There's like, so basically the schedule change is one, let's be honest, we've been doing this like Monday through Friday for a minute, just a little break, and also there's been a break in content.
Mm-hmm.
So, right now, like normally we would get like what the family Chantel coming back, Whitney coming back. We would get, there's a break in the TLC shows, and then also Marrying Millions is not back, so there's a break in content. And to be quite frank, there's nothing else outside these shows that we're interested in watching, and we're not just gonna watch shows to watch shows and review, especially if our audience is not interested. That makes no sense. It's a waste of time for you, and a waste of time for us. So when the good shows actually come back, okay, when the interesting shows actually come back, we'll fill them in. Let's be honest. Like right now, like if you look at the landscape, what's really interesting
Mhm.
is only Atlanta, Beverly Hills when it comes back, 90 Day, and Mass. That's four shows. Like, and honestly, these shows, most of these shows don't really need their own show. Like Housewives, you can fit into a nice package of two shows within an hour recap. It's not. No, we're not gonna do that to y'all. Now, when the good shows like Young Famous Africans come back, and I need that to come back quickly. And then when Blink Empire comes back, yes, we will definitely put those in. Cause I need my I miss Anna and the little girl playing with the jewels. Just girl, here's some diamonds. Go play with those over there. So yeah, like yeah, we are no frills here. We're not gonna do stuff that is a waste of time for nobody. Like some, let's be honest. Some channels they will just come on just to come on because they feel like they have to. No, like you're not like the worst thing I can see from a reviewer, and I saw a couple of channels, and you could just tell they were not into the show. Like they was mad. I mean, tell the truth. Haven't you ever seen a reviewer and you're like, "Oh, you mad? Why you watching?"
Me, last season, 90 Day, before the 90 days, I was mad every episode.
Right, it's a struggle.
Oh my god. But yeah, so you'll see us on Thursdays and Fridays, and then Jamal has his own channel that you'll see his content as well. So the schedule's just changing for a little bit, and let's just face it, y'all, I'm tired. I'm very tired.
And honestly, if there's like since I've learned how to do pre-records, if I see a story that's interesting, I'll just do a quick pre-record and put it up for you guys. But only if it's something interesting that I see, and that's relative.
All
Yeah,
right,
and
so
Debbie be working hard. Debbie need a break.
yeah.
Seriously,
Going through the oh, Stephen agrees with you.
yeah.
Stephen agrees with you.
But it's not fun for us. It's not fun for you. And why do that to each other?
Yeah, and again, I think this just goes back. I think I say this about Sharp Entertainment the most. Like, do better with the storylines. I should not be able to be seeing through it. Your audience is not ignorant.
Not anymore.
I don't think they ever were.
I was ignorant in the first season. I'm not gonna lie. I was ignorant because I wanted to
The
believe in them.
we talking about 90 Day, right?
Right.
They had more real couples in that first season.
Thank you. It wasn't me.
They had more real couples in that first season. There were a couple of trash boxes, but they had a really good concept. But
Mhm.
then second season, when they saw how that picked up, it went to trash.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. It's just there's nothing really on, and I get it. We're transitioning to summer schedules, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, but we do have quite a bit of good shows coming up. When Dubai comes up,
Yes.
we might do a special premiere just for them because it's a new franchise, first Bravo International franchise. Jamal likes Caroline. I
I
like
like.
everyone else.
I mean, it's not that I like. Okay, here's the thing. I like Caroline from Ladies of London. I'm not sure how she'll fit in here. And I think I said this on the last time we talked about them.
Mm-hmm.
With her, she just seems to stick out so much. I want to see how she fits in with these ladies. Because the ladies, it's interesting. Like the ladies, even though they're from other places, they
Mm-hmm.
seem to fit the vibe of Dubai. And Caroline looks like she's an expat or a recent transplant.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to know how she vibes with these other. I'm interested in her relationships with the other ladies and how she knows them and how long she's known them. I'm curious.
I didn't like Caroline from Ladies in London.
Yeah,
So
I
it
know.
just
You couldn't stand
carries
her.
over. It just carries over. I hope now that I hope she's in a happy relationship
Hmm.
and we will see her wedding. You know, I love me a wedding. Maybe it's a setup for a future storyline if we get more seasons, her divorce, because I
Right.
don't see it lasting. Um, yeah. Do I
Hmm.
care about Caroline? No, but the other ladies intrigue me.
Yeah. No, I get you. Caroline's an acquired
Hmm.
taste.
Yeah.
All right.
What else we have to go through? Anything else
Nothing.
housewife related that we have?
No. No, we just have Atlanta coming up and then Beverly Hills. I talked to some other people and what they've noticed too is that we're not used to these kind of gaps. We're kind of used to one after the, like show into show, especially with TLC. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
TLC could go show into show into show into show, and it's not doing that
Mm-hmm.
due to the little C19 people plus some recastings, and we also have to realize we lost New York.
What New York?
Roni,
Oh,
we
I
don't
thought you
have
were
now.
talking TLC.
No, I'm just saying, like I was equating to like TLC how it would go into show into show into show. What C19 happened to Bravo as well.
Well, yeah, and I think Potomac and Atlanta flipped.
Right,
So this is when we're supposed to be seeing Potomac, but
right,
Potomac has got pushed to
later,
Atlanta's spot
right.
November.
Mhm.
So we switched them. Like you said, they took Roni out of the schedule for a year
Yes, we
to
won't see them.
revamp.
Yes, we probably won't be seeing them until next year, and we don't have Dallas.
True. But Miami pinch hit.
Right.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Since you brought up Roni, you know Roni's doing like the regular Roni plus Legacy.
Mhm.
How many of these franchises are at risk for a legacy, and which current housewives are going to get pushed over to legacy? And is this an excuse to bring back Vicky and Tamra to legacy?
See, here's the thing. Here's the problem. Legacy is purely to keep Ramona, and you ain't gonna tell me nothing different. I don't know why they're doing it. It makes
Mm-hmm.
no sense to me. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if you're gonna do Legacy, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you have to do it right. I mean, for Roni, you would have to bring back Jill, Bethany, Alex, like, because those are the OGs, and those are the people I want to see on Legacy to compare where they start to where they are now. All the other housewives are kind of mainstays right at this point. There's no one else I want to see on Legacy. Now, Atlanta, here's the thing with Atlanta. Atlanta, you could do Legacy. You shift all the you could literally shift all the current cast. Like you can shift Candy, Kenya, is it Candy, Kenya, and Sheree. You could put them on Legacy. Bring back Nene, bring back Cynthia, bring back Phaedra,
Wait,
maybe.
hold up. Bring back Nene with her lawsuit and these
I'm
girls having
talking,
to pay for their own photo
I'm,
shoot,
I'm talking in my
adding
head. I know. I'm talking.
adding
I'm
to her
talking.
case.
I'm talking in my
Did you
head.
hear the latest update though
Which
on
one?
that? The latest update where
Mm.
she says, well, yesterday she dropped Candy's name in it and saying that um, Andy messed up her Sirius radio gig opportunity. And then today, it came out that Atlanta got the low budget trips that went nowhere, the Sprinter van that would overheat and break down on the way there. No money was put towards them. Like she listed out everything, and they were the juggernaut, the one bringing in the most revenue at the
Mm-hmm.
time. But when you look at other franchises at
Right.
the time that weren't doing as well, they got the big trips like Beverly Hills, Bahamas, Japan.
Greece.
Um, Gr- Wait, no, Atlanta went to Greece.
Okay, why did what? Oh, was that an Erica shoot? Because remember, Erica took them to Greece for a shoot. Was that a
N-
cast
n-
trip or was
I
that
know
just
they
her?
went to the Netherlands with Yolanda, remember? Because that's
Yeah.
where
Right.
Kim attacked Lisa, who broke the glass. Um, like they've gone international. Like,
Mhm.
wow. And she said for those other franchises, they got the private jets, while Atlanta got the broken down Sprinter that would break down on the way to the beach
Mm.
location.
Wow.
But where did okay wait thing Atlanta went to Africa. They went to
Mhm.
Greece. I think it was Greece, wasn't it?
Mhm. But didn't they go to Barcelona?
They went to Barcelona. They went to Antigua in the Caribbean.
Into Antigua, yeah.
Yeah, they went to some good places too.
But I bet you they didn't have the budget that the other shows did. I think the budget is the disproportionate part. Is what I'm guessing.
But like, wasn't Nene making like beaucoup bucks?
Right. She was
If
making
you
like a
gotta pay salary,
1.5
something
to two
else gotta
million.
give. And then Candy too. Candy was
Mhm.
coming up
Yep.
in her salary.
Mhm.
Ooh, no wonder why y'all got a broken down Sprinter.
But to finish off your question, I think the only franchise that could go would
Mm.
be to go that can support a legacy is Atlanta.
But then where are we going to get new wives in Atlanta? It's so hard.
Excuse me. Don't figure it out. Now, Beverly Hills could do a legacy. Bring back Taylor. Bring back Camille. Bring back Lisa Vanderpump. Bring back
Maloof Hoof.
Brandy. Bring back
Maloof. Yeah,
Adrian.
uh-huh.
They can support a legacy. They can, of all the franchises, Atlanta could do it. The ones who would be
Carlton.
Carlton, the ones who could be the one that would be the most successful would be Beverly Hills.
They have the best characters.
Yes.
Even the one season wonders, like Carlton and then the former Miss Puerto Rico universe.
Joyce,
Um, what was her name?
you mean Joyce?
Yes, 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 yes. Because I want to see that fight finish off when Brandy um, alluded to certain people don't know how to swim.
Right.
I want to see that fight finish.
They would have the best legacy show.
Okay, Stephen agrees with you and says as long as there's no Erica.
Yeah, Erica's not legacy.
Mm-mm. Okay, so Steven says another thing. Caroline and Sergio move around so much. How can she form real friendships? But I question her being a real friend from back in Ladies of London's days. I don't think that she liked them girls.
I can agree with that.
Mm-mm-mm. I couldn't take her or that one, the American girl. I think her name was Juliet with the dark hair.
Yeah.
Couldn't stand her. Everybody else I liked. And that was it. Okay, y'all. So this was a shizzle.
Yep, that's it.
This was
Done.
the episode. What was it? Season 16 of Orange County. Was this better than last season?
Yeah,
It wasn't great, but it was better.
correct.
I just think they need to tweak the cast.
Yeah, a
There
little tweaking.
have to be better people in Orange County who want to be on TV, who can act the fool. And I'm sure that Noella knows a bunch of them.
Right.
Mm. All right, y'all. That's it. Thanks for joining us today. Please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up. We really, really, really appreciate y'all. And thanks for always hanging in there with us with our ever evolving schedule. We really appreciate all of y'all's support. Jamal, any final thoughts?
No, we're good.
Oh, just a heads up to you. We're doing Maths Australia tomorrow. It is episode 5 and 6 that aired last night.
Ooh. That sounds
Brace
juicy.
yourself. No, one episode is the last 2 weddings and then honeymoons. Because remember, we have to see Al and Samantha and Olivia and Jackson get married.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Remember, this was 30 plus episodes. And they do show 4 episodes in a week in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And they started January 31st and they only ended a few weeks ago. So it's a nice long season. All right. So until next time, my friend.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
Bye.